target. Jab, 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 jab. How to perfect the jab. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 cues, 3 tips that's going to help your boxer throw a perfect jab. Hi, my name's Glenn Holmes. I'm the co-owner of the Box and Burn Academy, the world's #1 boxing fitness education course, and I am the fitness director here at Box and Burn in Los Angeles. Okay, so the jab. 3 things we're going to do to help perfect that jab. Number 1, fully extend. So every time you catch a jab, I want you to concentrate on your boxer's arm. Is it fully extended and as long as it can possibly be? So every time I catch that jab, I'm going to concentrate on the position of his arm. If I catch the jab too short and his arm looks like this, that's not good enough. We want him to fully extend and punch through the target. Jab, jab. So I'm not going to meet that punch too much. I'm going to let him travel and punch through the mitt. So number 1, fully extending the punch, right? So just pay attention to the shape of the arm on impact. Second tip for perfecting the jab is the wrist. Encourage your boxer to really turn that fist over as they throw the punch. A good analogy for this I was taught was it was like kind of a corkscrew motion. So the wrist is turning with the punch. Now the elbow, you want to keep that inside the width of the body. The elbow doesn't come up, it follows the wrist, right? So that's a cue you can use when working on the jab. The jab is the most important punch in boxing. It's also it's the first punch you learn. So when you're teaching this for the first time, if you're new to holding mitts, teaching your boxer to let the elbow follow the direction of the wrist is a great cue. So in order to practice that on the mitts, I can just keep my eye on his elbow. If I see it start to come out, then I can just tell him to keep that down. And this time I want to cue him to turn that wrist more and land the knuckles flat. So keep the elbow in. I'm going to turn that wrist over more as we throw the punch. That time his elbow was in and the jab was way more solid. Jab, jab, good. So second tip right there is that let the elbow follow the wrist and rotate the wrist with the punch. Before I get to number 3, the most important one, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave your comments below, give me your tips as well. I want to see what you guys like to use when you're coaching the jab as well. So number 3, the most important thing to perfecting the jab is making sure that you're on balance or your boxer is on balance when the jab lands. So if he lands that jab and he's leaned in too much and there's too much weight on that front foot, the jab has not done its job. That's not good technique. The jab is there to set up the other power punches, or he might need to defend after that jab. So as soon as it lands, he needs to have that weight pretty centered in the legs and be ready to do anything from there. He needs to be able to throw the straight right, or he might need, after the jab, he might have to defend, or he might have to move his feet. If he's off balance and he's too biased on the front leg or the back leg, or he's had to lean in, the job of the jab is gone, right? So the whole purpose is to make sure they're on balance after that jab. So you can just check that. You can have your boxer throw the jab and just hold it out and just make sure they feel nice and solid and on balance every time they land it. Another one just for perfecting that jab. And I think that's the most important thing is making sure that they're on balance when it lands. It's going to make them feel good as well. If you agree or disagree with any of these tips, leave your comments below. Thanks for watching this video.